I know everybody's wrapped up in the presidential election because we've got 80,000 Democrats running for president against Donald Trump. He's now got a primary challenger in Bill Weld. So there's a lot of people running for president, but let's also not forget that 22 Republicans in the United States Senate are also up for re-election. Almost twice as many Republicans as Democrats up for re-election in the Senate, which means control of the Senate is up for grabs in 2020. And that might be just as important. No, that is just as important as the presidency. And here's why. Not that long ago, a few days ago, Mitch McConnell goes to Kentucky and he tells voters in Kentucky that, hey, you got to vote for me in 2020 because if you don't, Democrats are going to come along and what are they going to do? They're going to pass a Green New Deal. Ooh. They're going to pass Medicare for all. They're going to create a living wage of $15 an hour. Ooh! So vote for me because I am the Grim Reaper of progressive policies. Let me go ahead and read you the exact quote. Are we going to turn this into a socialist country? Don't assume it cannot happen. If I'm still the majority leader of the Senate, think of me as the Grim Reaper. None of that stuff is going to pass. None of it. Mitch McConnell's been in the Senate for 30 years. Guy should have been term limited a long time ago, but for some reason we don't have term limits on senators and members of Congress. We should, and Mitch McConnell is the prime reason why. But Mitch McConnell, the man who just a few weeks ago bitched in an op-ed that Democrats are too obstructionist, is now literally running on a platform of obstruction for proposals that a majority of people in this country actually support, including Republicans. So he's literally telling his constituents that even though a majority of people in this country support these things, I'm going to block them because I'm the Grim Reaper of progressives. It'd be a cool death metal band name, but aside from that, it literally is telling your constituents, I don't give a damn what people in this country want. I'm Mitch McConnell and I'm going to do it my way. Mitch McConnell is done. Mitch McConnell deserves to be done, and Mitch McConnell needs to be voted out of office in 2020. He's trying to kill things like the Green New Deal, even though his state, Kentucky, has the highest cancer rate in the United States. This man has presided as their senator for 30 years, pushing these anti-environmental policies, these pro-coal policies, that are literally killing his own constituents. And he doesn't care one bit. I mean, think about that. The man is literally pushing policies to kill his own voters, and somehow the survivors keep voting him in. Mitch McConnell is absolutely one of the worst human beings, not just in the Senate, but probably in the entire United States, definitely at least the entire state of Kentucky. But these voters have to wake up because Mitch McConnell isn't just winning re-election by cheating. He's winning re-election because these people are voting for him. The people of Kentucky have to understand, look around you. Look at the rates of cancer in your state. Look at the number of people dying. Look at your own family members who are losing their jobs in an industry that is dying because demand is dying. But Mitch McConnell swears he's going to revive it even though he knows he can't. And stop putting him back in power. Majority of you want Medicare for all. Majority of you want the Green New Deal. Majority of you want debt-free college. Majority of you want a living wage. Majority of you want corporate money out of politics, and you want Citizens United overturned. Mitch McConnell is promising to stop every single bit of that. Is that really what you want to be known for? Is that really the kind of guy you want representing your state to the rest of this country? Or do you want to put somebody in office who actually cares that the people who voted for them last election died before the next one? Because Mitch McConnell doesn't care about that. His policies prove it. So how about you start putting somebody in office that actually cares about you, and you send Mitch McConnell into a retirement that he should have began roughly 20 years ago.
Thanks for watching, everybody. And don't forget, if you like what you see here, like, comment, share, and subscribe to our channel. And now you can also become a member of Ring of Fire and get exclusive early access to certain Ring of Fire videos all throughout the week. Just click on the little join button right below the video.